Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode on Dawncraft. And today we're starting right off with the action. Now, I found the night robber. I already hit him twice, but he's a tough one. He is a tough one. He's somewhere over on that tree over there. There's also a massive building there. I haven't seen that one before. Yeah, there he is, as you can see. He deals quite a lot of damage. I deal a little bit of damage. I kind of need to see if I can hit him from like here. I need to readjust my camera. Hold on. Bro, first we pull it back. Wait, for some reason the camera... Oh, because I have a tree. Oh, okay, that kind of explains it. There we go. Much better. Let's pull it off a little bit to the side to have a little bit of a better tracking, and this should hit. That didn't hit, didn't it? I believe he doesn't actually take damage from arrows from super far away. Because these should be hitting him. Oh wait, they are hitting him. He's just not taking damage. So I guess we're gonna have to fight him normally. Even though I don't really want to fight him normally. We have good gear, but it does a lot of damage. He does a lot of damage. I can try and burn him a little bit with this sword. So let's see. Slowly but surely we're windowing him down, but he's also taking quite a beating on us. He's very, very hard to kill, I should say that. Okay, so hopefully this is our final invest. Okay, he's not taking damage for arrows. And he's doing something. He's not taking damage at all. What the hell? No, don't kill me. Okay, so we can kind of run from him. I've seen this work a little bit. He's not super good chasing us. He's one heart away though. Yeah, arrow. Oh, arrow got him. Oh, that's so good. Woo! Okay. Finally, we can get on with the video. Yes, we were in fact capable of killing him. Now, what did you give us? A map to the Ninetales? Okay. Oh! So we're level 2 crafting and level 2 engineering. Finally, and we can also now use a lot of things. Okay, basically we can use create stuff, and that's what we're going to be doing on today's video. So what are we doing with create, you may ask? Well, we did it over on the live stream. We did this. Now you might wonder what this is. Well, this is basically an iron farm. Here, not this, here. This is our automatic iron farm, which is a total of 8 nuggets and a lot of flint. Like a lot of flint. But this is pretty slow because we made this without having access to, or technically without having access to the create items, but now we can actually place them and do a lot of things properly. Like we weren't able to use belts because in order to use belts we needed access to this and all those things. So now that we killed the night robber and we got our achievement, we can now use things properly. So today I kind of want to make this a whole lot better. And so guys, if I want to make that thing but way more efficient, I can right now, but of course we need to get much more resources. That's why I made this little thing. Now this thing, some linear chests just literally for decoration, some drills at the bottom, a chest here to store the items, and then we have a rope pulley which I'm gonna be powering so I can lower this thing down and make myself like a mine shaft. So I'm gonna put it this way because I want to bring the power from over there. Now all we have to do is we gotta attach these things together. There we go. So now you can see everything is glued together except of course of the rope pulley. I do have 8 water wheels to try and power this bad boy. So I think we could just go from here, make a small area here where we could set up these water wheels. I want to put at least 4 of them, so we could actually have a good amount of speed on them. So if we were to just put it like this and one more, boom, we have a good amount of speed here. And now I'm going to do my little cogwheel trick, which is hopefully gonna give us a little bit more speed. And there we go. I had to put the gear shift here and toggle it on, which then means that, yeah, this is starting to go down. And then whenever I want to, I can just pull this guy all the way back up. It stops and boom, I got some resources right here. Now I'm gonna send it all the way down as low as it can possibly go, because this will be our mine shaft, literally. Down at the bottom, we're gonna do something else to get some resources, but hopefully that allows us to go to a level where we can easily start farming for more and more resources. Now we want a lot of iron, so we need a lot of this. Now this has been costing me a little bit of zinc. Yeah, so we need to farm for zinc, and we also need to farm for andesite. Andesite, I got a decent spot at the moment, but if we could find another one here, that'd be perfect. And so just like that, I upgraded our little system over here. Now it is not compact, but I didn't really want it to be compact. Like, I kind of want to make things like how I feel like they should be, because this shouldn't be like super efficient. It should be just a way of us actually getting a little bit more iron. So what I did was I made 5 times the setup. I do have a lot of water wheels back here. I have 12 of them. Not sure if I need the 12. I did the math. I need 10 just for the drills and the millstones, and I only have 1 fan, so I could probably go with just 11 minimum. So, but I have 12 just in case I want to hook up something else to this. Of course, can't be nothing that pulls a lot of power, but this should be working. The only thing I need to hook up is the lava and the water. Now I do have 5 buckets of lava there, just because I wanted to make sure I didn't mess up this in any way, because I can technically go away and do this with just 1 bucket of lava that's placed right here. The only problem of it being placed here, of course, is that first of all we need water somewhere. So I'm guessing I could bring the water from here, but the water doesn't drop down in any place, so that's bad. So we need to find a way of putting water and lava both into this area, and I'm really not seeing a decent way at the moment. We could also just put the drills from the top, I think. But I'll see what I can do. Now I'm hoping this setup would work. Now basically what I'm gonna try and do is, if I waterlog this trapdoor, you can see the water will only flow to the right side, so it will never flow to this side unless I open the trapdoor. But if I keep it closed, well, yeah, then the lava doesn't go into this block. Now what would happen if I was to place a lava bucket there? Yes, exactly, this is what I want. So basically this allows you to have a water source that's technically not a water source touching the lava. So this is definitely gonna save my setup right here. So this would be the entire setup, and let's do a little bit of a recap. Of course, I'm going to still trim a little bit of this cobblestone where I can, so it looks a little bit better. But basically, as soon as I put the lava in, we should start getting some gravel being tossed onto this belt. The belt will then be shooted off into this one, and it's just gonna immediately drop here. And then we have the fan blowing in the water, and I think I did a test. It turned into something around here, so hopefully this works like I want it to work. And then we have these two, this belt, these 2 funnels going into compacting drawers, one on a flint and one for iron in general, because it turns iron nuggets into eventually iron ingots and iron blocks. So all I need to do is go around the back with my lava bucket of doom, and I place it in the middle. Now, please work. I may need to put a layer. Yeah, that's something that I didn't quite count on. Which means I don't really have a lot of cobble with me. I can trim it here. I can trim 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot that it would eventually fall into that gap because the block's below it. Now, I want to believe that it didn't actually hurt me in any way. No, it didn't. So I kind of want to, yeah, do this, this, and this. And I think I'm good. Yep. I mean, it sounds okay. The question is here. Is this okay? No, not really. Some are. Okay, so this is problematic now, because I mean, I could technically slow this even more, I think. So I think that's what I might end up doing. So the only thing I really need to do is grab me 2 extra cogwheels, and I can slow the hell out of this one. So let's break these real quick, and then we place small cogwheel out there, place small into a large, and then we place large into a small into a large. Now, as you can see, this has gone like super slowly now. Yeah, but there are, oh, okay, I see what's going on. Some gravel is just floating, but that's not good. Yeah, like some of the gravel is not sitting on the belt. Okay, that's a real issue. Yeah, because it's just flying off. I guess you could technically solve that if we were to put a drawer here that would pick up the gravel, like the excess of gravel. So something like this, for example, would eventually like work for now, because we're still getting things converted, right? It's just way too slow at the moment. For some reason it's way too slow, so I may need to speed it up a little bit. So maybe just remove these 2 cogwheels and just leave it like this. So let's try and do that real quick to see if it helps. I need a couple of more you, and instead of having this one here, I wonder if this is not gonna turn it into, yeah, it's gonna turn it, go to the other side. So basically we just straight up gonna need a gearbox here to see if it can deal with this. For now I'll just leave it like I had. I mean, if I do this, it's gonna return to normal speed. Yeah, this is the normal speed that it was. So it's not really doing anything, basically. But the normal speed is way too fast. Is it not? I gotta test this out a little bit. Well, guys, I believe I fixed it. It took quite a little bit of thinking, but what I added was basically another fan from this side, also blowing in some water, which was, oh yeah, and I also toggled off the particles so I could try and see. You can see that guy turns around over there, And then I don't think I'm getting any more gravel. Like, I'm 7 stacks plus 32. I'll run this for a while and see if it keeps like that. Yeah, I could say that in about like 10 minutes I haven't gotten any more gravel, so I'd say this is now perfectly running. Of course, I do have the occasional excess of cobble, so I may want to slow those guys. If I slow them, I would be saving in terms of power, because right now I'm producing way more cobblestone than the millstones can process. And then what the fan can actually do, though I guess the fans are okay, sort of. Well, not really, because you can see the belt is completely filled up right now. So that's not really an amazing way of doing this, but I'm not getting any gravel, which means everything has been turning into either iron or into flint. So I'm fine with that, I guess. Yeah, this can be very much optimized if I have brass, of course. If I have brass, or when I have brass, I'll probably change how this thing works. Yeah, I'll probably just change it entirely, but for now, this is our iron factory, and it is working. Also, one thing that I really should be using more is the paraglider, because it can really help me like traverse the map like really quickly if I'm on a very high place. For example, this village is pretty high, as you can see, and you can just hop on over and do this. Of course, as you guys can see, it's consuming your stamina, but if you just want to get down, you can just do this and then re-equip it, and then do this and re-equip it again and re-equip it again, and boom, look at that. I'm safe and sound all the way down here. Now this really helps just moving around the map if you're in very high places. For example, one of the places where I want to do next, which I thought it's close to here, it's kind of close to here, which is a tower. It's one of the things that I want to do. I want to tackle that tower. For example, in the end we can just paraglide out of the tower, and that would be very good for us. Of course, jumping across some rivers, also decent to just traverse around the map. I just would do a little bit of a tweak, and I believe this thing consumes stamina way too fast. Like, it shouldn't be consuming that, or well, I could just have low stamina overall, because I haven't upgraded my stamina at all yet, because I haven't gotten enough orbs. Like you see, I have no orbs in my inventory, so yeah, kind of need to get myself working on that. For that, I believe I need to do the towers and dungeons and all those things. And I also hooked myself with a quick sugarcane farm. Now, why do I need a sugarcane farm? Well, I got myself a librarian contract, somewhere around one of these ones. Yeah, librarian contract, which means I can start trading with librarians. Now, of course, one of the most famous trades a librarian has is paper for emeralds. So I'm gonna be using this to farm paper, so I can then trade with those guys. And I'll also use a flint from these guys to also generate emeralds. Like, for example, I can pick like I mean, it only has, oh no, it has a lot of blocks of flint in here. Okay, what about in iron? We have 1 block of iron only. Wait, something's not right here. I'm not getting the iron in. I believe it's because of this one. Yeah, there we go. That's now fixed. I'm starting to get a lot more iron coming in, and I'm still not getting gravel, which is perfect. Which means but everything that lands on the belt will get converted. I know that. And all the gravel that starts floating, it will eventually come to a stop around there because of the second fan that's actually pushing things back as well. So that just counteracts whatever's happening in here, which basically means that slowly but surely everything will get turned into either iron nuggets or into flint, which is amazing because I already have plenty of flint, which I can go ahead and trade with villagers. So in case you want to know what I did with my librarian, he's right here, encased. So if I pick up his contract and I right click him, you can see that we have him for Fortune 2. I did Fortune 2 because it was not really that expensive, and that allowed me to get Fortune 3 on my pickaxe with 2 books. I had a book with mending, so I put it on here as well, and now we have a mending Fortune 3 pickaxe. I'm still gonna try and put some efficiency on it, but this basically means that we can go mining and get a lot better resources out of this. So this guy is pretty helpful. I just used all my emeralds trading with the engineering guy. I bought him a bunch of droppers, some redstone comparators, some sticky pistons, because he sells sticky pistons and regular pistons for 1 emerald. So basically we can turn around 12 flint on we can turn 12 or 14, I think it really depends on what the villager is. We can turn it into a very easy piston. We also have the Fletcher, which is here. Wait, is this guy not the Fletcher? I believe it is. Oh, the contract may not be signed. Hold on, do I have my lectern? I have the lectern here from this dude. This is what happens whenever you die. You have to go ahead and re-sign all of your contracts. That's very annoying. You also need to have it in your hands, or you won't be able to trade. Yeah, and you can see we can still unlock this dude. Actually, we're gonna unlock him a little bit more right now with some sticks. My dude, give me some emeralds. Yep. This is like the easiest trade in the world. Like, not even kidding, the easiest trade in the world. Oh, this guy wants griffin feathers. I have never seen a griffin. There's also one of them, I think it's okay, it's not him, but someone else asked me for griffin feathers as well. If you guys know where I can find a griffin, please tell me, because I have no clue. And so though, guys, this is all the time we're gonna have for today. And now this video is actually pre-recorded quite a while ago, probably when you're seeing. I believe I want to post this on Wednesday, the 7th. Yes, so this video is being recorded a little bit before that because I'm going away, but I still want to give you guys some content. Now hopefully on the next episode we can go ahead and kill another boss, because the night robber was a little bit tricky, and what I've been doing is basically trying to build up some resources so I can then get better gear. For example, I traded with a wandering trader for these leggings, a wandering trader for these boots, and another one for the sword. Now this sword could definitely be better, but we still need a better chestplate and a better helmet. So hopefully what we're setting up with villager trading at the moment will definitely help us in the future. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't, and see you in the next one. Bye.